So the plant is continuing to move forward. We are now moving into commissioning phase and very much on track for first product this quarter as forecast. So there's a small video online which shows Justin and the team doing the stop-start test for our first drive. And that may not seem like a big deal in itself, but it really is for the plant.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Charles Fitzroy. He is the CEO of Gyani Metals. And Charles, good to see you again. How are you?
Very good, Steve. Really good to see you again too.
Yeah, so coming out with some news today, basically providing a bit of an update on the demo plant commissioning that's happening right now. And let's take a step back and remind everyone a little bit about this particular demo plant and what you're hoping it can do for you.
So this is our demonstration plant facility that's in Johannesburg in South Africa. And this will be producing high purity manganese sulfate monohydrate, so battery grade manganese. The facility is really quite important because it will enable us to do many things. One is to produce product for our potential off-takers. And the other is to test and optimize our flow sheet, which will feed into our feasibility study, which is ongoing. And also to basically be able to train up staff and people ahead of the commercial facility going into construction. And that commercial facility is going to be going into construction from 26 in Botswana, and it'll be next to our manganese oxide ore sources, which are in Botswana. So we've got about just under 2,000 square kilometers of licenses in Botswana. We've got multiple named deposits, and K Hill is the one which we've taken the ore from, which will be used to feed into our demonstration plant in Johannesburg. And that same ore will be used in the commercial facility in Botswana.
And Charles, that plant, we should remind everyone, is obviously a smaller scale plant that you do for commercial, but it's extremely important in how it's going to be operated moving forward.
Yes, exactly, Steve. So the commercial plant will be roughly 10 times bigger than this demonstration plant. The commercial facility will be adjacent to our ore sources as Botswana. This commercial facility in Johannesburg will produce up to 600 kilos a day of high purity manganese sulfate monohydrate, which is what we'll be producing for off-taker testing later this year. And it has the ability to produce product and run continuously. And that is important because it enables us to get into steady state operations, which enables us to test the product and make sure we are getting to that consistent high purity product which off-takers need. And also, whilst the spec is consistent, it needs consistent amounts as well. So this plant really is multifaceted in its approach for us from operationals, and also enabling us to get that off-taker product, so that product qualified for off-taker testings and off-takes next year. So a very exciting time for us that this plant is pushing forwards to finalization, and we're now in that commissioning phase now.
So Charles, and that part of the plant is really starting to move forward. A lot of work being done right now and getting it up and running.
Yes, so the plant is continuing to move forward. We are now moving into commissioning phase and very much on track for first product this quarter as forecast. So there's a small video online which shows Justin and the team doing the stop-start test for our first drive. And that may not seem like a big deal in itself, but it really is for the plant. And it's showing now we are pushing into that commissioning phase. So it's very exciting for us as a group. And we'll continue to have more updates as the plant progresses.
Okay. And that also, of course, is important for work you're doing for 2025, and that is in your definitive feasibility study. That work continues as well.
Yes, correct. We're doing a lot of work in country in Botswana, unrelated to the processing side of things. And then the plant itself, once ramped up, will be feeding data from the plant into that DFS and doing optimization work at the same time. We're doing some fine-tuning test work to be able to reduce reagents and reduce operating costs even further. So very much everything is aimed towards ensuring that DFS is optimized as possible.
All right, we'll leave it there. Charles, congratulations on this. Very exciting times, and appreciate your time as well today.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
All right, there's Charles Fitzroy, the CEO of Gyani Metals Corp.